See? Well, thank you. No more thank. Then he just asked Joshi whether dog has a Buddha nature or not. See, that's a quite common other question because Buddha teacher, the Shakyamuni Buddha teaches everything has a Buddha nature. What a Buddha nature is, the essential of ourselves. See? Essential of ourselves is universe itself. See? The essential ourselves is the universe itself. So some patriarchs just teach us non-self is universe. Non-self is universe. So when after you just finish your practice, what's happened? What's happened is you just become universe itself. That is the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. See? Once you just realize the essential self, the essential yourself, you are totally become universe itself. Congratulations, Koko-san. So that's a Buddha nature. That's the reason the monks just asked the Joshi whether the dog has a Buddha nature or not. Then his answer is yes. Okay, people just accept his answer, see, without any doubt. Okay. Then another occasion. Other monks just asked him whether dog has a Buddha nature or not. His answer is no. Then people has a great sensational question. The Joshi just answer differently with the same question. See, once some monk asked him whether dog has a Buddha nature or not. He said yes. The other occasion, just some other monks just asked him whether the dog has a Buddha nature or not. He said his answer is no. See, but people don't know much about why he just answered a different. He just answered perfectly what the question is, what the answer is. When he said no, we simply become no itself. See, when she says yes, we just simply become yes itself. Why do we have to be? Why do we have to be? When he says no, we just become no. When he says yes, see, we just become yes. Without doing anything, Simply when she says yes, we just become yes. When he says no, we simply become no itself without doing anything. This is the Buddha nature. See? When he says yes, we just become yes. This is the Buddha nature. When he says no, we just become no. This is the Buddha nature. See? This is the essential of ourselves. as far as the essential of the ourselves. See? It's never care much about yes or not. Then totally end without without any trouble, any question at all. That is a Buddha nature. You see? When I just clap my hands, something like, why do you have to be this sound without doing anything? When I clap my hand, everybody just become this sound. Why? This is the most important thing for us to realize. People don't know much about anything, who we are. See, we are exactly ourselves. No doubt at all. No doubt at all. We are exactly ourselves. But unfortunately, we don't know much about who we are. See? Why do we have to be? Without doing anything. This is this is the essential of ourselves. When I clap my hand, you simply become see, very great. But people never be people never be able to understand this reality. This reality. You so people just become this sound itself. See, this is this is this is the essential yourself. See, but unfortunately, there is a certain separation. There is a certain separation between this one and the sound. You see? So that's the reason we have to do a zazen. That's the reason we have to do a zazen. The more you do zazen, the more you become as it is. See? Eventually, there is no separation. There is no separation between this and this. See, oneness. You simply become as it is. You simply become as it is. See? So you just become itself. The thing itself. It becomes the things itself. There is no separation, discrimination between this and this. See? So you don't need to know much about what it is because of itself. See? You don't need to know much about what it is because itself. You are this one. You are this one. This one is this one. So you don't need to know. You don't need to know much about anything, what it is. And it's totally impossible to know much about what it is because of itself. Gary-san, congratulations. you're still in a library. Very great. No doubt. Okay, that's the reason. That's the reason we have to do zazen. See, as I just mentioned, only zazen. Only zazen, you'll be able to just realize what's the Shakyamuni Buddha's, what's the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization is. Only zazen. So, and if you can just attain, you can attain his realization, see, you'll be completely free. You'll be completely from everything. Completely from everything. Nothing bothers you. Nobody bothers you. Nothing bothers you at all. You are completely free from everything. And then you'll be great. You feel very great ease. And you'll be able to just satisfy with everything without having anything. Without having anything. So God is, you don't need to have such a great library. Just give me, you know. I never force you. Okay. So that's the reason we have the Shakyamuni Buddha or patriarchs just recommend us to do something. Yeah. That's much something is great. So now we go back to today's text. Where is it? Number 66. Oh, 64. Oh, yeah. Being. Its title says being. And this is something. Okay, the being. See, but this being is entirely different from what we think of being. See? Being as it is, as it is. See? But people never understand this. Being as it is. See? Because as far as I just told you, as I mentioned you, see? As far as the people are concerned, there is a certain separation. There is a certain separation between this and this. So that's the reason you never be able to this being even in concept. So what the Jinen Roshi just teach us with being is entirely different. Entirely different. Okay. When you hear the sound of the clock telling the time, whether you like it or not, it is exactly as it is. See, when when I clap my hand, you simply become as it is. You simply become a sound itself. See? You never know much about what it is. You never be able to know much about what it is because you simply become this sound itself. You never be aware of what it is. See? Then you recognize this sound. Then he said, Jinen just clapped his hand and sound come out. This is not a reality. This is the creation of thinking. Reality is when I clap my hand, you simply become as it is. And nothing left at all. Nothing left at all. So you never be able to know much about the sound itself. The people know much about sound are what people just think of the sound is delusion. You never be able to know much about this sound because of one. because of oneness. See, oneness. One, you never be able to know much about what it is because of oneness. What people think of the sound, oh, that's a sound, that's a delusion. It's not a true. See, this is very sensitive, very sensitive. The people are completely deceived by thinking. See, once it has become as it is, and then you'll be able to know much about what oneness is, what this sound is. See, that's the reason we have to do a zazen. Once you just become as it is. These things, at least these things, we are required to be. Otherwise, you never be know much about what this is. It's a totally difficult to understand. It's totally difficult to know much about what it is, what it is. In thinking or in concept. That's the reason. Okay, we have to do a dozen. When you hear the sound of the clock telling the time, whether you like it or not, it's exactly as it is. Yeah, definitely, no doubt. See, Garrison, even in your, or, even in your, the sleeping, when I when I clap my hand, without without knowing it's anything. Why do you have to have such a thing? See, without knowing anything, without doing anything, we can just act. See, this is a tremendous. This is tremendous. Without doing anything, we can just simply act. We can just simply act. Who is acting? Who is acting? Without thinking. Without thinking. we can just act. See? Who is acting? That's the reason. Master Dogen just teach us. Our activity is nothing concerned with thinking or concept. Our activity is complete and universal. Universal activities. But people never be able to understand this reality even in this thinking. See? Tremendous, huge, see, activity. We have been doing. See, every moment. When I just raise my hand, something like this, you simply just act. You simply act as I just doing. See? Very, very wonderful. See? Why do you have to? when I just raise my hand, something like this, it simply just become as it is. See, everybody, no exception at all. So those reasons. There, you see, even there is 1,000 people here right now. Then when just clap my hands and things, everybody become one. See, every become this sound itself. So even though, as I said, there is thousand people, not thousands, there is not thousand people, only one. See, only one. That is a reality. That is a reality of the universe. Everything is one. Everything is a one. One is everything. This is very simple, very simple. But people never understand it. what, what is it? What it is? People have a great doubt or question. But this is the reality of the universe. See? Everything is one. One is everything. See? Yeah. That's the reason. Yeah. We don't have any trouble, any question. Everything is one. One is everything. Except some kind of money juggler. No. I'm not talking about. He's so tremendous. Although Mrs. Robinson, is he sleeping? Is he sleeping? Okay, very great. Okay. Okay. Your ears hear things. Your ears hear things. Hear things. You don't need to listen for it. The truth is, light being on the blackboard. This it just exists. See? When I clap my hand, then the people say, because of the Jinen just clap his hand. That's why the sound come out. This is not true. This is not the truth. See? When I clap my hand, this sound become yourself. Yourselves become this sound. That things, that in a sense, that stage, that's condition. See, she just say being. Then you recognize this sound. Then there is certain separation between the you and the sound. Then there are two things that come out. One thing's being observed. The one thing is the things being recognized, and the other thing is a person who just recognized. Two things just come. Otherwise, we never be able to recognize this, what it is. See? Before recognition, there is nothing exists. When I clap my hand, you simply become this sound itself. No one exists at all. Then you recognize this sound. Then you recognize this. Then there are two things, as I just mentioned. Then you'll be able to recognize what it is. That is another truth. That is another truth. That is a delusion. That's a delusion. The reality is that's it. Nothing else at all. So you never be able to just recognize what it is. There was nothing left. See? This is a very important thing to recognize who you are, to realize who you are. See? In another word, the essential ourselves never be able to just realize by thinking, by concept. That's the reason that the Master Dogen just teach us. See, whatever thinking or thought come out in your mind without any reason. That's the reason we don't need to care much about it. It's simply just release them, or simply just let's go it all as it is. See? This way we'll be able to just encounter truly the essential self. As long as you care much about thinking, you'll never be able to encounter the essential self. See? This is Zazen. This Zazen, you can do it. Then you'll be able to just encounter the essential self. The essential self is so huge, uncountable, incredible. Non-self is universe. Once you just recognize this one as I or the self, then you are completely separate from the essential self. The essential self is the universal itself. That's the reason we have to do another thing. If you can just realize these things, as I just mentioned, you'll be able to be free from everything. Everything. That's it. Okay, your eyes is hear things. You don't need to listen for it. You don't need to listen. In other words, you intend to listen to what it is. You don't need to do it. See? simply just become this sound of itself without doing it. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything. See? Although this is very simple, people never know much about this simplicity. See? Certainty. Very without doing, you simply become as it is. See, this is a minor sense. This is certain things. The most certain things, but people never understand it. Unfortunately, only these activities, only this action you do in a whole day, then without thinking, you can do as you have been doing. See, without thinking. See, this is the easiest way. This is the easiest way to live, because people are always thinking about what we have to do, what I do. So confused. Without doing, simply. Okay. We don't need to do anything. This is the easiest way. No, although this is the easiest way, people never understand it. Although you're just doing this way, only this way, you're acting without thinking. Without thinking. So, that's the reason. we want to recommend you to do that. See? What it is? Okay. This is listening with your own viewpoint. See? You intend to hear it. You intend to listen it. This is the will of human activity. This is a totally misunderstanding. This way, we never be just act. We never be able to act. You know? Our activity is without thinking. See? Our activity is a universal activity. Nothing other human activity. See? But people never be able to understand this reality. See? That's the reason people always try to think of what we have to do, what we should do. This is totally useless. Although we don't care much about, we don't deny about thinking. But thinking is not a true. Thinking is a delusion. Yeah? So once you have to just realize this reality, thinking is not a true. Thinking is a kind of delusion. Thinking is nothing concerned with our activity. Then, then you'll be able to just get, you can just separate from thinking. And also, you can make use of thinking. See? Once you just completely just separate from thinking, then you'll be able to just know much about what thinking is. And then also you can just make use of thinking. Otherwise, as long as you care much about thinking, it's cause you confused, trouble, question. So that's the reason we have to do that. Okay, the I lesson. Then he writes here. This one goes one step further, and it stays in the stage in which one's own viewpoint has somewhat disappeared. As I just told you, see, as long as you just listen to, as long as you try to listen to what it is, see, always a kind of what you think of the I, or think of me and the self, see, intervene, always intervene. This is entirely, this is nothing concerned with the truth itself. See, then you just the more you just do doesn't, then you become separated. You just become separate from the thing. Then you'll be able to hear. Hear. I hear. See, the first step well, this is expressing the first step. You just try to hear it. You just try to listen to it. And this is only thinking. This is completely within thinking. Then you just separate from thinking. Then you'll be able to you'll be able to hear it. This is as I just again just teaches. This one goes one step further, and it is a state in which one's own viewpoint has somewhat somewhat disappear, but still within a thinking, still within a thinking. Then still saying here, pointing to the letter I on the blackboard. And there is a state of receiving. That's, so when you just when I clap my hands, something like that, you simply receive it without doing anything. See, well, in another word, you simply become as it is, without doing anything, without self, without thinking. This is a reality. What we are doing right now. But people never understand this reality, unfortunately. That's the reason we only just recommend you to do that. So listen, so instead of saying, I hear the clock ticking, I say, there it is. The things is as the Genos teacher, you see. So when I clap my hand, it simply become as it is. See, without self, without self. See? This is the most important things we have to realize. See? In order to just realize who we are. See? Without self, without self, we are simply acting. We are simply acting right now, right here. Will be understandable. People just always thinking, see, we are just acting with what we think of the self. This is totally misunderstanding. Without self, without self, we are just acting right now, right here. These things, these things, six senses, and condition always become one, and they are active without us knowing about them. Without awareness, without awareness. This one and this one. You see, simply just become one. Then, see, without awareness, before awareness, or more in a sense, you may say that before recognition, this one is this one, simply become one. Then kind of activity, kind of things just come out. This is a whole, this is a reality of the whole universe. See? This is a reality of the whole universe. That's the reason. Then you have to do it. Okay, the things, these things, six senses and conditions always become one, and they are active, without us knowing about them. They act whether we know them or not. Nothing concerns. What we are just acting right now is nothing concerned with thinking. See? We understand. That's the reason. What we think of God, what we think of the self is totally misunderstanding. Total misunderstanding. That's the creation of thinking. See, that's the creation of the thinking, the illusion. That's the reason it's caused. It's caused us confused, question, trouble, or so-called suffering. Suffering. So That's the reason we have to do. We have to do that. Simply. Gary-san, Gary-san, you tremendous huge. You have a tremendous huge space. It's not necessary. It's all right. It's it's all right. But only 1 square meter space. 1 square meter space is all right. You have a too much. But doesn't matter. Then doesn't matter. If you don't have a even you don't have a 1 square meter space, half of it will be all right. Then sit. If you just have a kind of round cushion, that's all right. That's better. If not, if you don't have it, doesn't matter. Simply sit. Then whatever thinking, oh, hello, bye bye. Whatever it is, whatever thinking, so to just come out in your mind. See? Simply let's go then. Let's go with as it is. This is the you have to do. We wanna you to do. Then eventually, that kind of a 1 square meter space become whole universe. See, very great. Even 1 square meter space become whole universe. That's the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. Okay. Where is it? They ask whether we know them or not. See, the facts that they are active without us knowing, without knowing, mean that we are one with the universe. This is very important thing, you see. Without knowing anything, we are simply become universe itself. See? So right now, right now. See? You are the master of the universe. You are the master of the universe. Gary-san, I don't I don't think you are. I don't think you, but definitely, don't worry about it. Definitely, you are the master of Jesus. No doubt. Okay. So okay. The the fact that they are active without knowing mean that we are one with the universe and Buddha nature itself. Buddha nature itself, always complete and universal. That is the essential self. So, Garishan, don't worry about that. Don't worry. Okay, that's the reason. If you can just sincerely, if you just sincerely do as others, you'll be able to encounter this reality. Then you are completely free to be free from everything. Completely free from everything. That is not about organizing oneself with one's own thinking. So just release the thinking as it is. This is as our existence. Our existence is nothing concerned with thinking. Before thinking, we are just the exist. Before thinking, before recognition, we are simply just exist as it is as we are. See? That's the reason we don't need to worry about anything by or with thinking. Before thinking, before recognition, before thinking, before things coming up in our mind, will simply exist. So why do you have to just worry about anything? We don't need to worry about anything. Before recognition, before what we think about what we are doing, what we have to do, will simply exist. Nothing concerns the thinking at all. But people always try to think of what we have to do. It's caused us trouble. Only it's caused us trouble. Okay, Zazen is not about organizing oneself with one's own thinking, without using your own thinking. Just let it go. This is the key to Zazen practice. Although it's very easy to say. Kari-san, it's very easy to say. It's very easy to sleep in a library. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to do it. Although it's very difficult, although people think of it's very difficult to do it. But this is the most valuable thing for us to do. See? Then if you can accomplish it, then you're going to be a master of the universe. You're going to be a master of the universe now, Kari-san. Congratulations. There is no time to sleep in a library. Okay, this much is enough. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。Next time. Mrs. Robinson, don't say anything about anything. The Jinen just tries to wake you up, wake him up. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
ありがとう。